dealt with a lot of adversity all year. How do you think the team's going to respond Tuesday night?
First, I think we have some adversity this year. I mean, this is the first time we lost. I don't know about the margin, but I mean, we've been down that big before the game. We came back and won. But I'm not worried about the guys. We know we didn't play well. We know Boston, they came here and just threw a punch at us to see how we responded. So we have to look forward to game 2 and look forward to the challenge.
The offensive numbers obviously don't look pretty. The shooting numbers don't look pretty. But what did you say offensively? Obviously a rough start. Were you happy with the looks you were getting?
Somewhat. I mean, I think we missed a lot of open shots, but Boston did a great job, just making it tough. They shrink the paint, switched a lot of our pick and rolls, took us a lot of our action. So we just had to find a way to continue to run our offense, play with pace, and play with a lot of flow.
Yeah, the fast break game. It felt like late in the first half you really got going, obviously, when you come back into the game. Is that just hard to do when they're hitting such a high percentage of shots in terms of not getting rebounds and getting out in transition? How do you get that going?
It's part of it. They did a great job of stringing us out on pick and rolls, and Kyrie and Al Horford played a great teammate game. Got us in rotation a couple of times, so I mean, we didn't take out the ball at the net every time. It's hard to play with pace. It's hard to get that rebound and push.
Giannis didn't have a lot of airspace to work with down in the paint. How do you guys kind of loosen that up a little bit?
Just find ways. I mean, but we've seen Giannis has been seeing crowds all year long. So I mean, he's got to count on to make the right reads. We still want to be aggressive, but if Boss is going to do what they did tonight, we have to make shots from the perimeter. Just make the game easier on him and make the game easier on ourselves.
Khris, this entire season we've kind of talked about the math problem, right? That you guys are gonna give up mid-range shots, but you're gonna take threes. Tonight the threes aren't falling. Did it feel like in the second half maybe the let it fly wasn't happening quite the same way it normally does? You guys weren't shooting with the same confidence?
Yeah, I think we hesitated some. I mean, that's part to credit to Boston's defense. Their rotations were on point. They made us second guess a lot of our actions, our catching goals and whatnot, and our shots. So watch the film, see where we can attack from. But I mean, we still want guys to be aggressive, catch and shoot, catch and drive. Just play.
A lot of talk about your offense, the Bucks offense, but what about defensively? Because it did feel like a lot of the shots they were getting were the ones that you've been sort of giving away all season in terms of contested mid-range shots. So what did you see defensively?
I mean, from top to bottom, they're a great team too. I mean, they have a lot of guys that can step in, a lot of guys that can score, a lot of guys that can shoot. So I mean, we just got to find a way to take away something. I think tonight they got a little bit of everything in the paint, from mid-range and three. We got to find a way to take away something on their end.
I think much of the week we talked about Horford, the pick and pop. How do you feel like you guys defended against that?
Not too well. I mean, like I said, they did a great job of just stringing us out, giving a lot of space, with whether to catch or shoot, drive it, or find an open man, somebody came to them. So got to just maybe put more into it, find a different coverage or whatever it is. I think game 2 would be ready for that.
Khris, I asked a couple of your teammates about it too, just the way that they came out. Was there anything that surprised you about the energy and effort that they provided? Because George said they kind of punched you in the mouth and you guys didn't respond the way that you thought you would.
No, I mean, it's the second round of the playoffs. I mean, tension's going to go up. Focus, have to be sharp, and they were all that, especially on the road, it's tough. So they came in, did their job, executed their game plan, and, stole game 1 from us.
Thank you, Khris.